thought I was Gucci. You said I was Gucci.
You were good in the morning.
He told you.
So how did the three of you get together? What was the process of actually bringing this group?
I lost a bet and had to cast Nazy. Well, I mean, Dwight, I mean, you can tell the story, but we had our casting operation in New Orleans was run out of the Colton School, which was this abandoned school that was right across from Dwight's bakery at the time, the old location.
Yeah.
And so as we were doing casting, we looked at about 3,500 kids for her role, and so probably about 1,000 of them came through that school, and every day at lunch we would be over, getting
pastries, breakfast, lunch, newspaper, coffee, whatever.
a lot of smothered pork chops.
Pork chops, yeah.
A lot of yams.
Yeah.
That role specifically, we always, the way that the script was written, we thought that we were going to have to get a professional actor who had experience to play that part, and so we didn't really spend a lot of time trying to cast it. But somehow it was just by going there all the time, Mr. Henry was in our heads, and as we struggled with it, we couldn't get him out of our heads. And you can maybe tell the story of how you ended up in the film.
I auditioned for the film, and I didn't really want to do the audition. I did the audition for the film just because I had some extra time. They used to put the flyers in my bakery if anybody wanted to audition for a film to come pull a number and give me a call and audition. So they used to come over and eat. So one day I had some extra time, so I said, let me go over here and audition. Me and Michael were sitting at the table. Let me go audition. So I went and auditioned. Never expected to get the part, just passing time, doing something with a friend, went audition, and 2 weeks later, Michael came to me, Ben wants you to audition again. So I said, again? Okay. So I auditioned again for him, then he come back a couple of weeks later with a schedule. I had moved from that location to another location. Actually, they didn't know where I was at. They couldn't even find me they couldn't find me for 4 weeks, because in the process of me auditioning, I was moving my bakery from one small location to a bigger location. So after about 3-4 weeks of me opening up my new location, Michael walks up in the door. You got the part, we want you to do the part. He gave me a calendar with a schedule on it, 2 months, full schedule, have to do this, and I just opened up my bakery. So I told Michael, I can't do it. So I actually turned him down, and he was so persistent about me doing it. He said, I'll give you a couple of weeks to try to work things out to do the movie. So he come back a couple of weeks later, Michael, I still can't do it.
Had you acted before at all?
Never acted before.
Had you even thought about being an actor?
Never thought about it.
So this is completely a whim on your part?
Completely a whim on my part.
A lot of arm twisting on
a lot of arm twisting they done. So they came back about 3 weeks. About 3 weeks later, again, they came back. And I was thinking about some things in the process of me, them 3 weeks. I was thinking about how much they believed in me and how much they wanted me to be in this movie. So they must have seen something in me that I didn't see in myself. So I worked things out with my partners, and we made it possible for me to leave for 2.5 months and do the movie.
So how's the bakery doing?
Bakery's doing fine. Bakery's doing fine.
Have you gone back to the bakery since?
Yeah, after we shot the movie, went back, but it's been a lot of back and forth with. We had to reshoot scenes, voiceovers, a lot of back and forth.
We didn't finish it till recently.
Yeah,
It's ironic because this morning, this movie before yours that I saw was a movie by Matteo Garrone about a guy who's desperate to be in a reality show, Big Brother Italy. And it's almost like that's the ugly side of the same story in some ways, it seems like. So you were much more ready to be cast, weren't you?
Yes.
You were 5. You didn't know what was going on.
I was ready to do it, but I was only 5, so I really wasn't in that area for to get ready and do things.
Were you thinking about acting? Were you wanting to be a movie star?
No, I just wanted to be a dentist. I knew that I had that in mind. I knew I wanted to be a dentist.
So do you still want to be a dentist?
Yes.
So you'll retire from movie stardom when the time comes?
I don't know. I think I still want to do it. I didn't say I want to quit about it.
It'll look good on your resume when you apply for school. So how did you? So you have two actors who are not actors, and who have to have this very intimate relationship. Do you put them through a private acting school?
Me personally, this is what he did with me. You know, I work late night shifts at the bakery. I work from 11, 12 at night to 8, 9 in the morning. He'll send somebody, professional actors down from New York to the bakery at 12 o'clock at night, and we work on scripts, techniques, all types of things we'll work on all night long while I'm baking, making donuts and pastries. We working on craft at the same time. So, you know, I had a good month with, you know, month or so of crash course.
So did you guys get time together working at all?
Yeah, I mean, it was because we cast. We sort of were waiting to make the film until we found Hush Puppy, and when Quvenzhané walked into her callback audition, it was like totally clear. We'd never seen a kid that could do what she could do, and it was. We knew that we had her, and then after that, we sort of worked from there to try to find her father, and so you actually auditioned with several people. Maybe you can talk about like. You tried. We like tried different winks, and we come down.
2 other winks.
Yeah.
2 others. One that was like a mime, and the other one he just wanted the part. He just wanted it.
And what was it like when? And then we convinced Mr. Henry to come down to the Bayou to audition with
Yep, and he brought me sweets from his bakery.
And forever owned your soul, your love.
You know, the way to a woman's stomach, hard is to her stomach. So I made sure the first day I met her, I had boxes of pastries, cookies, brownies, cupcakes. Yeah.
Buttermilk drops.
Buttermilk drops.